We have your vaccine ready and waiting for you. Please come and get vaccinated. The time is now.
Secretary Mike Smith urging Vermonters, this is your shot. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Lauren Maloney. Well, Vermont officials fielded a lot of questions about the recent move to lift the state's mask mandate and whether we could see a full return to normal before the 4th of July. Local 22's Devin Bates joins us live in the newsroom with more from today's COVID-19 briefing. Hi, Devin.
Yeah, Lauren, whether you recently went out on a Saturday night for the first time in over a year or traveled out of state to see family without having to quarantine, we are all getting used to Vermont's gradual return to normalcy, and Governor Phil Scott said it's important to realize that everyone is moving at their own pace.
Just like it took some time to get used to wearing masks after asking Vermonters to do so over a year ago, it's natural that for some, the adjustment back to normal won't happen overnight.
With indoor and outdoor capacity boosted and masking now optional for those vaccinated in most settings, State Health Commissioner Dr. Mark Levine said you still need to have yours handy, and if someone asks you to put it on, there's likely a good reason.
Please don't judge. None of us can know anyone's unique situation. Maybe there's a staffer who goes home to people who can't be vaccinated or who might be immunocompromised. Patience and understanding is what's required during this transitional time.
There's ongoing restrictions that don't have a definitive end date yet, like the 10 p.m. curfew for bars. Scott said he'd like to have that lifted as soon as possible, but for now,
I'm hoping that it's still an incentive because we're still watching that 18 to 29 age grouping. We'd like to see that higher and get to where we are with other age groups as well. Before we open up the bars, restaurants, and social clubs.
Governor Scott said he spoke with other New England governors and Eastern premiers in Canada Monday about reopening the border. The shutdown is scheduled to end on Friday, but it sounds like there's a slim chance that'll actually happen. A
couple of the premiers we spoke with had said that they're having difficulty getting the vaccine. So we'll just have to, I expect that it will be continued. I still believe that before the summer is over, that it will be opened back up.
Now, Human Services Secretary Mike Smith, who you just heard from at the beginning of the show, said today that the state will be ordering fewer doses of the Moderna vaccine going forward while trying to boost its Pfizer and J&J intake. He said that's because Moderna can't be used for anyone ages 12 to 18, and it just made sense to cut back. Live in the newsroom tonight, Devin Bates, Local 22 News.